Greetings everyone, this is Char and welcome to the Just Ask Char advice channel. If you have an email for advice, you can send it to JustAskChar@gmail.com. Today I have a letter from a young lady that writes, Dear Char, I have a coworker that asks me every day, what am I eating for lunch? It is very annoying and I'd just like your take on it. Thanks. Okay, thank you so much for your letter. This happens a lot. I remember me and a coworker, we used to go out for lunch, and this particular lady would ask us every day where we were going for lunch. And it was understandable because she wanted to know so she can, go with us. Not a big deal. But my friend, she had an issue with it because she said her breath smelled. So she didn't like being approached by her. Now, as of today, I have had a coworker here and there that would ask me. And there was one that was in particular that would ask me, what am I eating for lunch? And she was asking me that because I was bringing my lunch every day. After a while, you get tired of spending money and you realize you're wasting or spending a lot of money that you can be using for something else. So I had started bringing my lunch. So I guess she was interested in what I was going to eat every day. Now that did annoy me. So what I would do, I just had a conversation with her. I just asked, I'm like, I've noticed people, and there are some people that would ask a person, what are they eating? And I always wondered, from that person's perspective, why do they ask? So I'm asking you, why do you ask me, or try to ask me every day, what am I eating? And it was a little uncomfortable, but she did answer. And she said to me that she didn't know what she wanted to eat. And if she would know what I'm eating, that would give her an idea of what she wanted to eat. Okay. That was her answer, and I had to accept that. So I, looked at her and repeated what she said, but in a little different way. So you don't know what you want to eat when you're hungry, and you're gauging your tastes on what I'm eating? Is that what you're telling me? And she kind of, laughed a little bit. And she was about to answer, and I just, stopped her. And I said, I always wondered about that. I said, that's why I asked you. And, I mean no harm. I said, but it is kind of annoying to be asked every day what someone is bringing from their home to eat for lunch. And I'm like, I don't, really get that. It's like you're asking me what's on the menu every day. And it's not like I have enough to share or I want to have a conversation about my food. And I just wanted to bring that to your attention. And from then on, she never asked. But that is a conversation that I would like to have one day. Why do people do that? And there's lots of reasons. And, hopefully you'll tune in to hear that. But to answer your question, I would have a conversation with the person. Normally, if it's a guy, sometimes he just may like you and just want to talk to you. And that opens up, make him a little comfortable to talk to you. If it's a woman, sometimes she just want to know, maybe to ask if she can have some. And maybe just like in my case, whatever that woman taste buds were lacking, maybe it did help her out. If that was really the truth, I don't know. But it is strange, and if you're uncomfortable with it, just have a conversation and just say, you know what, I don't like to be asked every day what I'm eating for lunch. I just don't like that. And I would appreciate if you do not. Now that's very direct. And if you don't want to be that direct, go to that person before they ask you. Because I'm sure it's a certain time. At least it was for me. It was always a certain time that I was asked. So go to that person before they ask you. It will be out the blue, unexpected, and off guard. So just say, hey, you know what? Every day you come over and ask me, or you see me over here and you ask me every day what I'm eating for lunch. And I just wanted to ask why. And just, you can go from there. That's if you, really care enough to know. But if you just want to be direct, just go with the first approach and say, I don't like being asked every day what I'm having for lunch. And the best way to do that is when you're asked at that time. That will be your response instead of spaghetti. And I hope it all works out for you. Hope you don't create an enemy. Thank you everyone so much for tuning back in to Just Ask Char. And again, if you have a letter for advice, you can email me at justaskchar@gmail.com. And who knows, your letter may be the next letter that I read. And until the next letter, peace.